Yo, what's good? Griffin13 here, back in today. And today, guys, we are here with the brand new Mountain Dew car pack. Yay! We're just gonna give it a small clap because this isn't the greatest car pack ever, but it's still not bad. I know there's a lot of hate for this one, considering the fact, like, you know, some of our other car packs, like, you know, we had this one where we got the Chevy Camaro, the Jaguar XES, this Nissan. You know, we got 3 good cars there. You know, we go to this one. We got the new Honda Civic Type R. We got the Aston Martin, Cadillac, the Renault Alpine, the Vauxhall Corsa. Vauxhall Corsa. Guys, I just ate, so I've got like a little bit of kind of weirdness in my throat right now. I don't know what's going on. The Alpine Stars car pack, where, you know, you got the Bentley Bentayga. And, you know, there's a lot of, like, new cars that a lot of people are interested in. But in this pack, I'm not super excited. Especially for these first two right here. So we got the AMC Gremlin X. And then we got the Chevy Vega. I'm not a big fan of either of those. No, I kind of like, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. I don't care. I don't want those two cars. As you guys probably do know by now, I'm not a huge fan of American Muscle, and these cars, like that AMC Gremlin, if you guys think that's a pretty car, go get your eyes checked. That car, it looks like, what does it look like? I don't even know what to say what it looks like. I mean, it just looks like crap. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, although it's probably going to end up turning out to be like one of like the freaking best cars in the game or something like that, because that's how it always seems to happen though, right? Like, some of the worst looking cars end up being the best cars. But same with the Vega. I mean, this one at least sort of has like some of that good styling, because I like the way American muscle cars look. I don't like the way they handle or the way they drive. They just don't do it for me. That's just my opinion right there. But then, of course, we do have the Dart GT, which I'm actually really excited about. I really wanted to get one of these for a long time, but I wanted to get the Dart SRT, which unfortunately they decided not to actually go ahead and make. So that's kind of a disappointment. Then we also have the Ferrari F50 GT, which I am so excited about. That is going to be a fantastic car. Absolutely already in love with that thing. Because when I played like some of the older Forza games, this was my car of choice. This was one of my cars of choice. At least with like the classic Ferraris anyway, because I know some of the, like, the best cars were actually like the Ferrari F40, the Ferrari F50, and the Ferrari F50 GT. I'd always choose this one because I thought it looked cooler. So, and then again, this car I'm not really too excited about, because unless there's like some cool hot rod options, that'd be nice to see. I don't think we're actually going to see that though, which kind of sucks. Then we got the Lotus 311, which of course I'm actually a big fan of Lotus. I haven't really been a fan of Lotus, though, recently, I would say. When I first heard about Lotus, they became my favorite car brand of all time. I was like, Lotus, 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 Lotus. I absolutely loved them, but it just doesn't seem like they've really put out anything new recently. So, but what they do great is they do make great track cars. I will say that, and if, you know, I had $1 million and had to go out and buy a track car or something like that, I would buy a Lotus. I would. So I'd spend the rest of the money on a house and maybe like a Jaguar F-Type or a Aston Martin, something like that. But yeah, we got the Lotus 311, and then we got this bad boy right here, the Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX, which is all-wheel drive. And I know I mentioned this in the review video, but I didn't realize that this car was actually all-wheel drive. I played Forza for a long time. I've never noticed this. Is the Eagle Talon? Is the Eagle Talon all-wheel drive, or is that front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive? I don't know. Let me know down below what you guys actually, if you guys know. So I'd be really interested to hear that. Although I probably could just Google it, but now the Eagle Talon basically looks exactly the same. In fact, I believe they're almost the same car, except. And then one of you guys told me, getting off on all these little tangents here, is that the Eagle cars was originally actually AMC. Boom! Mind blown. So, because I was saying, like, I wonder what an AMC car would look like today. And apparently, That's the closest thing to what we would have got, because that's almost exactly what the Eagle Talon looks like as well. So anyway, though, let's go ahead and grab our first car. We're going to grab the Gremlin. Oh, God. Please, at least tell me somebody spent the time to make a paint job for Gremlins, the movie. We got Fire, Ghostbusters, anything else. Gonna let these all sort of go up, because whenever I go to download designs, I have noticed that that's normally when I get a lot of glitches in my videos. So, we got Mountain Dew, Game Fuel, do the do. Get some Doritos too. Alright, but anyway, let's see. Domino's. Yeah, sure. Let's just go with the Mountain Dew one. That'll work, I guess. I don't like Mountain Dew, though. I know there's someone out there who's probably like, you don't like Mountain Dew? But dude, it's the Dew. You gotta drink the Dew. I've just never been a big fan of Mountain Dew. Just never have. It's just always been one of those drinks I'm like, eh. I'm not a big fan of Pepsi products in general. Although, give me a Dr. Pepper or a Wild Cherry Pepsi. My God, those things are freaking delicious. I do love me some Dr. Pepper and some Wild Cherry Pepsi. But I'm more a Coke fan. So, alright, but let's go ahead and take a look at the upgrades that are available for this car. So let's see, custom upgrades. We ain't going to keep this in rear-wheel drive. We're making that all-wheel drive right now. What is the V8H? I don't know. But we're just going to stick with a 6.2 liter. Not turbo, supercharged. Because America. That's what I always think. Whenever I think of American muscle cars, I always think supercharged. Just always have. Let's see. Bumper. We can get rid of that metal bumper, but I kind of like it. And then, of course, we're going to have our big oar in the front. Yeah, there we go. God, this car already looks like a shitbox. Oh, God. And the thing is, it's probably, like, super expensive now, too. Like, I'm actually curious. I'm gonna Google this really quickly. Let's see. Alright, wheels. Now we're gonna put on the American racing wheels. Okay, Google. AMC Gremlin for sale. Alright, cars for sale. Let's go ahead and click on it. See if anything will actually pop up. That'll be kind of interesting to see if anything actually pops up on there. Alright. And yes, because I have an Android, not a phone. So, okay, so there's only 2 results. One of them, $3,500, which is bad. The other one, though, is $28,000. So, that $28,000 one, though, it looks like it is actually in really, really good condition. I will say that. So, I would not even spend $3,500 on one. No way in hell. No way in hell. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do some rally tires. Or, not rally tires, rally suspension. Because, yep. I really am not excited about this car, guys. Alright, so let's see. We can definitely throw some more power into this. Yes. Take the power. Take it. Take it. Oh. I want to try and make it an S1900. So, let's see if we can do that. Yeah, there we go. Can we get one of these? Nope, we can't get a flywheel. Yeah, we can get some cooling, though. Oh, now we can get a flywheel. There we go. I don't know why. The cooling, for some reason, sometimes will actually take your car down a couple. If you start out really low, it's sort of like a little life hack to sort of get maybe just one more. Sometimes you can go ahead and put the cooling on, and it'll actually take your class down. It's kind of an interesting thing. But anyway, though, let's go ahead and hop in the Gremlin and see what we can do with it. We're already 10 minutes into this stream. Oh, gosh.
There's a driver who's got a bit of a following. It might be worth bringing them into your lineup.
I will say, actually, the suspension's kind of tight, although, I mean, we did do some upgrades to our shitbox here. I wonder what kind of times, though, that it could put down. It does feel kind of good. I will say that, you know, with some upgrades, it's doing alright. But, I mean, you can already sort of tell that it's kind of like something is up with it. Oh my god, you can hear the supercharger. But like just driving around, just looking at it, you can sort of tell the car just, it rolls too much for me. I don't like that. That's always been something I didn't like about American muscle cars, especially in Forza. I don't know if I would like it in real life or not, but they always feel like they are just rolling. I mean, just look at that. It just feels like it's rolling. Not my cup of tea, but it does seem to be doing fairly well with our upgrades. And the reason why we're doing upgrades, of course, at least on this car, we might not do it on some of the other cars because they're already pretty damn good, but yeah, the reason why we're doing this one is simply because it already started out at the D class, so we'll probably end up doing the same thing for the Vega as well. The Vega, though, I don't know what I'll make that. I might make that a drift car. Because, I don't know, I was watching Archer, and, like, those little small Japanese cars, apparently a lot of people used to drift those, and I didn't know. I didn't know drifting was that old, or it might just be Archer. I don't know. So, because I know drifting's been around for a while, I didn't realize, though, because, like, they were using, like, cars that looked like they were from the 70s for drift cars, and I was thinking, like, you know, oh, drifting was really more of, like, a 80s thing. Or maybe they were in the 80s using cars from the 70s. So, I don't know. I know it became really popular in America in the 2000s with Tokyo Drift. That's pretty much all I know. I don't really know a whole lot about, like, the whole drift scene in Japan or anything like that. I don't really follow drifting too much. I do watch it though if it's just like on TV, but I don't have a cable, so. Also, there was a great video that I watched one time that was actually like a drifting video involving RC cars. That was pretty damn good. I will say that. That was a pretty damn good video. So. Well, this car's not doing too bad. I guess it'll do. Oh, I made a pun because it's the Mountain Dew car pack and it's a Mountain Dew design. It's gonna do. Oh god, guys, I crack myself up sometimes. That's a really fake laugh, by the way. And oh man, I'm redlining so badly, so badly. Which actually, you know what? Just reminded me. We are going to do this because there's actually pretty good complaints about car volume. So we're going to go ahead and turn that down just a little bit because apparently you guys couldn't actually hear me. Now, I think that might have been Beam putting more emphasis on the game volume than me. So I'm hoping that this will actually be a little bit better for you guys. So I don't really know because I did record those couple videos on Beam. So. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much the testing for this one, which, if you guys want to know a little bit about the history, you guys can go ahead and watch the review. I did sort of talk about it a little bit, sort of gave my own thoughts and opinions on the car, but I guess this is really more of just like a gameplay of us testing out the vehicles. So, not really a review, but it's kind of a review. I don't know what to call it, because I like to have the review a little bit shorter so that it's easier to watch. And then this being a little bit longer, where, you know, we just sort of go over all of the cars in like an hour or something like that. So, although we've already wasted like 15 minutes, so this is going to be a long-ass video. Long-ass video, if I do say so myself. Cha-cha! Alright, so we went ahead, got our Gremlin up on deck. Now let's go ahead and hop into our Chevy Vega, which is our next car. Which, fun fact though about the Chevy Vega and the Gremlin, I did sort of mention this in the other video, but these were sort of their responses to the oil crisis in the 70s, which, again, if you guys don't know, there was an oil crisis in the 70s, because I know some of my viewers are really, really young and they may not have heard of it. So, let's see here. Ooh, kind of like that little rusty job. GoPro. Let's see. Metallica. You know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and stick with this red color. I kind of like it. Kind of like it. And I think on this car, we're actually going to go ahead and make this into a brand new drift car. Which, a lot of you guys were really mad at me for putting a V12 Shelby. Guys, it's a game. And the only reason I put a V12 in the Shelby was because I was using it for drift scores. And I was trying to beat my old record in my Nissan. So, and I did. I did that. So, I downloaded a bunch of other tunes, and none of them really seemed to work all that well. So, yeah. Alright, so let's see here. Custom upgrades. There's got to be probably something going on here. 6.2 liter V8. Yep. Now, it's already rear-wheel drive. Yep. Turbocharger. Let's see here. Of course, all of them gonna get that, but that's pretty much it. Okay, max rear tires. Now let's see, what else can we go ahead and throw onto here? Let's find a different wheel. I don't really, Yeah, we'll do these buddy clubs. These used to be my favorite wheels in all of Forza. Was these buddy clubs right here for some reason. I don't know. But I had these on almost all of my cars, and now I'm looking at them like, man, why did I like those? So, I don't know. It's kind of just interesting. I mean, I guess they look alright, but I used to really hate them. Or, I mean, I used to, like, really like them. Although, I guess I will say that I have a new favorite wheel in this game, but I haven't been using it as much as I used to. And that is this wheel right over here, which is... they're the ADV1 Forzas. Just in case you guys don't actually know what they look like, I'll just show you really quickly. These wheels right here. I love these wheels. And the only reason I really like them is because there was a BMW M6 that was for sale near me for a while. And I wanted that car, and those were the wheels that were on it. Although not the ADV1 Forza, a similar wheel. Because you can't actually buy those, I don't think, so... But this Vega is actually starting to come out looking pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. So, we did not upgrade the tires. But now it's time to go power! Let's find us some good power. Come on. So, we're up to... I don't know how much horsepower we actually have now. Probably a lot. Alright, now this is our drift machine. How much power do we have? We have 1,000 horsepower in this little Chevy Vega, which is crazy. And it's going to cost us 76 grand. Holy hell. Holy hell. Now, I don't know, I just started thinking about something weird for a second. I'm not feeling too great today, guys. Like, it's not like sickness, but it's just like one of those days where I'm just like, I don't really want to do anything. I just don't. You know, I kind of want to just mope around, curl up in like my blanket and put Doctor Strange, which is on Netflix now. So I do want to watch that movie. Oh, we got some messages. People joining and quitting the club. This always happens, guys. Like, I don't know what goes on. People just like, they join or they quit. Like you see this guy, he joined, then he quit, then he joined again. Or this person, he quit. He sent me a message earlier today. Come on, man. Why are you quitting the club? I don't actually really care. We don't really do anything with it, but Gun Hunter Life. I like that name. I've never actually been hunting, but I kind of want to go someday. I mean, it sounds like fun to me. Sort of go out there, be in the woods. Not necessarily kill anything. I mean, I want to go outside in the woods, guys. It's fun. Being in the woods is fun, guys. I swear to God it is. I swear to God. Alright, so let's go ahead, lower that tire pressure, raise that one. Sort of set that up right. Negative camber. We're not gonna go full because 1,000 horsepower and it's raining. Just burped a little. That's kind of, you guys probably heard it though. Anyway, I think that's pretty much all we need to do. Maybe lower it down just a hair. Braking on the front, some more power there. And yeah, this car is coming right on along. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing drifting, because I want to see how this does. Apply current setups. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Doing some great skids here, guys. Oh yes. Drift tap. I actually thought we were gonna lose our lose it there. We're off road now. Don't hit the sign, don't hit the sign, don't hit the sign. No! I thought we were gonna lose it, and then no, we didn't lose it. This stupid Viper stole it from us. You piece of crap. Come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? As we just sort of hit that Fiat and just spun it around. So. And you know what I'm surprised about is I noticed this though with the game. I mean, I know this isn't really anything to really complain about, and it's not really me complaining on this. But I noticed, like, you know, there is a Fiat brand in the game. And then there's the Abarth brand. Why not just combine them together? Because when I talk about, like, the Abarth, I call it the Fiat Abarth, not just the Abarth. Like, come on, Forza. Get with the program. It's the Fiat Abarth, not just the Abarth. Am I right, though? Or am I wrong on that? I have no clue. Now we're trying to get up this hill. But we just keep on spinning them tires. Come on. Oh, we're back on the road. Sliding a lot. Damn it, rain and 1,000 horsepower and hashtag stance. I don't know, but it's actually doing not bad for a drift car. But I mean, you can pretty much make any car a drift car if you really put your mind to it. And I know I'm redlining a lot, guys, so don't even comment on it. I do know. I didn't mess with the gearing at all, so. We're just drifting around here in our brand new Chevy Vega, which I think it's actually working pretty good. And I'm probably going to keep this as a drift car. I'll eventually find a paint job for it. I don't know when. Don't know what it'll look like. But yeah, we'll eventually get something. So, anyway, though, let's go ahead and fast travel back over here to the festival site, because we're in the middle of nowhere right now, and hop into our next car, which is the Dodge Dart. Did I just say Jart? The Dodge Dart GT. More like Stan Dorsch. If you guys get that reference, you are awesome. But anyway, the Dodge Dart GT, I'm actually really looking forward to. I think I might do a body kit paint job for it. I kind of want to do that. Won't be doing it eventually because, my gosh, guys, I really Dodge Dart SRT. I really, and they never made it, which really makes me sad. I can't stress it enough, guys, how much I wanted one. I wanted it so bad. Unless, did somebody do a wide body kit paint job? You know, we can actually search that. Description. Wide. Search. Nope, nobody did a wide body kit. Let's see, that's kind of a decent design. Huh. Kind of like that, kind of don't. The Dodge Dart's got some cool ones. Ooh. Ooh. I like that. I do like that. If there's nothing better, we're downloading that one. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, come on. Flick it. Not really a drag car. Oh, somebody put a Hellcat logo on it. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting to see. The Dodge Dart Hellcat. Yeah, we're doing this one. We are doing this one. I like this design. Oh, look at it. Just look at it. Ooh, I really like how they did that too. Looks good, looks good, looks good. That's the one we're doing. This is the one we are doing. This is our design. So, now we are going to make this our own though. That is what it's time for. And eventually, guys, I will do a wide body kit design. Maybe I'll do it after this video. Maybe I'll live stream it. I don't know. Because that way, then you guys can actually see how to make your own wide body kits with paint. Although I will say they don't look quite as good as the real deal, but they can fool the eye a little bit. They can fool the eye just a tad bit. Alright, but anyway, though, we got our brand new Dodge Dart. Let's go to the garage and get this thing upgraded. Although, what I'm going to do is... So, we can go Turbo Rally or Inline 6. I'm going to keep it at the 4. It won't let us twin turbo. Oh, we can only do single turbo. That sucks. All-wheel drive. Because, guys, I'm going to make this as close to the Dart SRT. Holy crap, we get body kits. Ha! Yes, we get body kits. We got body kits for the new Dart. That's awesome. That's awesome right there. So it looks like we can make our Dart SRT the way that we actually wanted to. Oh. What's the difference there? Okay, so it is a little bit... Oh. This makes me happy, guys. This makes me happy. I think that's what the original hood was going to be, but I kind of like this one. I kind of like this one just a little bit better. I really do. That was supposed to be the original SRT hood. Or that's the one that a lot of people were saying was going to be the SRT hood. Oh, we're calling this my baby right now. So we're going to go sport tires. Alright. We're going to make them wide. Oh, whoops. Alright. Let's find some new wheels for this, because I don't really like those ones. They're interesting, but I don't really like them. Anything else that looks better? Nope. I kind of want something... Those look exactly like the ones we just took off, but for some reason I like them better. Alright. Oh, I like those. I do like these ones on this. We're going to make them one size bigger. Now time to slam it. Although not quite yet. But man, guys, I'm so happy about this. I love this Dart. I do. I really do. I can't. Oh. Guys, I might just have to buy a Dart for myself and modify it. It sounds kind of weird because I'm a car person, but man, I like the Dart. I'd have to find some way to, if I could find an all-wheel drive Dart, which I don't think they actually made. No, we're not going to put a full roll cage in. That would be cool. That would be cool if we could actually find like an all-wheel drive Dart, but I don't think they made them, which kind of sucks. So let's see. How are we looking on power? Right now we have 222 horsepower. That's 233. Exhaust, 250. Probably would have upgraded engine, upgraded intercooler, or not engine, upgraded turbo. Some upgraded heating, a new flywheel. I just called it heating, it's cooling. What am I? Oh my god, I'm really off today. And there we go, sport pistons. So 300 horsepower. It's actually taking us up to S1 class, which is pretty damn crazy. Although, I think if we took off just a little bit more power, like if we get rid of this street turbo, that takes us down to 279. And instead put in the displacement, that'll take us up to A800. Yeah, let's go with just the A800. I think that one will work out for us. That will work out for us. So that'll be 286 horsepower, 50,000 credits. I'm actually really happy about this. Guys, I'm so happy. So happy. Don't let me down, Dart. Don't let me down. Alright, let's go ahead and take this thing for a test drive now. Oh, so excited. I'm so excited. The sad thing is, though, is that this is probably the car, this is the second favorite car out of this whole car pack, which is, it's a Dodge Dart, guys. Yeah. That's awesome. So not real fast with my initial one, but I think this would still be fun to drive. Still be fun to drive in real life. I think so. Around 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, turbo Dart. Alright. Let's check our 0 to 60, guys. Okay? I'm going to set a timer on my phone. Alright. Can you guys hear me? Like, my controller just turned off, raised a charge on it. I'm going to check really quickly to make sure you guys can still hear me. Yes, you can. Going to go ahead and just leave that really quickly. Alright, so like what I was saying, we're going to do a 0 to 60 time, and we're going to use a stopwatch. Alright? Set the clock, although we are on a downhill, so this might be a little bit faster than usual. You know what? We're not going to do it here. That's cheap. That is cheap. We're on a downhill. We're going to do it right over here at the airport. So we're going to go ahead and fast travel to here, because this is where we need to do it. This is where we need to do it, guys. Unfortunately, though, this one is horsepower, though, than the Ford Focus RS. But this one is. So this should be lighter weight, which is good. So, alright, come on. Alright, we're at the airport. It is unfortunately raining. Alright, set our launch control. And start. .6 seconds. That's what I got. That's pretty good if I say so myself. Alright, let's try it again though. We're going to take some averages. That's what we are going to do. Alright. And start. Got 5.13 seconds that time. Alright. Alright, set our traction control, reset the stopwatch. I think this will be our last run on 0 to 60. And go. .23. So I think we're right around the 5-second range for our 0 to 60 time. Although I would say our average is, yeah, that's probably right around our average. Because we had 2 that were above 5 seconds and 1 under 4 seconds, or 1 under 5 seconds. So what is the RS 0 to 60 time? Gotta check that out. Although it's a modified one, so Ford Focus RS 0 to 60. What is it, Google? Okay. 0 to 60 is 4.6 seconds. Ah! See, it's really, really close. We got a 4.65. That was our best one. And you know that 4.6 is actually the best time that whoever was doing the test actually ended up getting. So, hey, Solar2 rejoined. Thanks, Solar2. You're probably actually watching the stream right now, to be honest. But I'm actually happy about that. I am happy about our 0 to 60 time. We're just a little bit slower than the Ford Focus RS. However, though, like I said, we didn't go full-on horsepower for this. So, and also we didn't get the twin turbos. We just got single turbos. Still happy though. I'm still loving this Dodge Dart. Initially, it is a little bit slow, but we're gonna make some upgrades, and I'll probably actually end up getting a couple of these because I do love this car so much. We're gonna do a rally one. We're gonna do a drifter and a racer and all that. But today, I'm sticking with the the Dodge Dart SRT. Anyway, though, let's go ahead and make our way over here to this festival site right over here. We're just gonna drive there, cross the landscape because we have all-wheel drive. I don't know if I would actually like a Dodge Dart because there are so many other things that I think I would end up buying though before buying a Dodge Dart. If I were to buy a Dodge Dart, guys, it would become a daily driver, or I'd have to find one that was so cheap that I could put modifications into it to make it really, really awesome, or find some way that they're all-wheel drive. But I don't really see any of those options happening, as right now what I'm thinking about for a next car is I might end up getting a pickup truck, just because I kind of live in the middle of nowhere and it's sort of a necessity. Because I also don't like having things delivered to my house. I don't like paying for delivery. I like to go pick things up. So, like, for example, right now I don't have a washer and dryer in my house, and I don't have end tables or a nightstand for my bed or anything like that. So when I go get that stuff, I can't fit it all. So that's kind of why I was thinking about a pickup. Next up, we have the I keep wanting to say Ford. Why am I saying Ford? Ferrari F50 GT, which we're not going to put any modifications on this car at all because it's already S2 class. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for this though. I am so excited for this car. This is the car that I'm most excited about. So let's see here. Any good designs? Screw it, we're keeping it red. We are just going to keep it red. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. I actually don't want to paint this Ferrari black though. I want to keep it red. Keep it red. I'm saying red a lot. It's getting kind of awkward now. Alright, but anyway, let us test drive our brand new Ferrari F50 GT, which they only made 2 of these. So this is like one of the rarest Ferraris that's ever been made. Oh, listen to that. It sounds like an RC car, but every time you do it, it spits fire. Haha! Look at all the fire. Hey, fire! Or most of the times it spits fire. Haha! Lay out fire! Oh yeah. Now this car is so great, guys. In fact, when Ferrari was actually working on it, if you guys watched the guest video, you guys already know this, but this actually ended up they ended up beating Forza's, guys, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. They ended up beating Ferrari's Le Mans Racer prototype around the Ferrari test track, which is just crazy, because that car was being built to be the fastest car, the most reliable car, and it was that was what it was being made for. And then this car comes along and it's like, hey, I'm better. Like, why didn't they actually end up taking the F50 GT to Le Mans? That's my question. It was faster. Maybe it's not more reliable, but I mean, hell, you made a super fast car, you just decided, hey, we're not going to do anything with it. We're just going to scrap it. We'll sell them really, really expensive to whoever actually wants them. So, and they actually probably ended up having to go through like this long-ass list of people to figure out who actually gets to buy them. Because I don't know if you guys know that about Ferrari. Like, for example, you couldn't just go to a Ferrari dealership and be like, I want a LaFerrari. I just won the lottery. I want a LaFerrari. They're going to look at you and be like, well, if you want to get signed up for the chance to win some of the, or win the chance to buy some of the more exclusive Ferraris, like the LaFerrari, even though I think all the LaFerraris in the world have been sold already, or the initial ones. Did we just get stuck? Oh no, we freed ourselves. But we got stuck again. Okay, there we go. We're unstuck. But if you wanted a LaFerrari, you probably had to own at least 10 Ferraris already that you bought brand new before Ferrari would even consider selling one to you. Now, you could buy a used LaFerrari off of someone else. It's going to cost you a little bit more. But, I mean, hell, you're going to get the chance of getting a LaFerrari. The same thing happened with, like, the 599XX. Even though that's a track-only car, only certain people were actually allowed to even think about buying it, pretty much. Because you can't just go to Ferrari and be like, I want this car. I know you only made like 900. Ferrari is going to hand pick you. Sort of kind of like the Ford, the new Ford GT. I don't know if you guys know that. They actually had people like send in applications to get the brand new Ford. And they sort of went through and hand-picked people. But with Ferrari, you basically send in your purchase history, and they decide if you're good enough for it. That's pretty much how they work. But man, this Ferrari's actually doing pretty good. It's really low to the ground. I mean, it handles like a champ. And there's Anna interrupting us again, guys. I know I can turn her off, but turning her off turns off all the notifications and stuff like that, which there's other things that I would like that for. You know, for example, if you go through a drift zone, like I do a lot of drifting, and turning off the notifications button there actually will end up turning off drift zones and speed traps and all that sort of stuff, so you don't get any credit for them. Or at least you don't get told that you're in one. It sort of dings like, hey, your picture was taken, but you don't know if you were actually in one. Although by now I actually do know. What are you doing, buddy? Come on. But this Ferrari is actually handling really well. I know I'm messing up, but that's mostly just because I'm a bad driver. So, oh. Alright, come on. Oh, we almost hit that lorry. Oh, come on. And to the American people, I know that we call it a semi. But this is Australia, so I think it's actually a lorry in Australia. I know it's a lorry in the UK and throughout Europe. But, yeah. So we're almost back to the festival site. But, man, this car is doing great. I'm loving this car. This car is fantastic. Absolutely awesome. 10 out of 10. This car makes the pack right here. Oh, yeah. Okay, come on. There's the festival site. Oh, we're almost there. Come on. I wish it had like sort of a deeper engine noise, but I know that this is probably actually fairly close to what the Ferrari F50 GT would sound like. Did you guys just see that? We just crashed on that bump because we're so low to the ground. Oh, that's such a good car though. I'm loving it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now the body styling to me, honestly, when I look at it, I don't really think Ferrari. I almost kind of think Koenigsegg. I could see like if Koenigsegg had been like around a lot longer, I feel like this would be one of the cars that they would have produced. Something that looks exactly like this. That's what I'm thinking. So, but anyway, though, let's go ahead and hop into our next car, which is going to be the Holden FX sedan, which not too terribly excited about. Hopefully there's like some kick-ass rust tunes or something. Or rust paint jobs. Nope. That's actually pretty nice. I will say that is actually a pretty good fire paint job. Probably one of the best I've seen. Had that design on my other car. But no, unfortunately, it looks like it's mostly going to just be the same thing. So, I do like this, so that actually looks pretty good, I will say. So, we're going to do that. Download it, and then I don't think we're actually going to go ahead and take it for a, I don't think we're going to upgrade it. I kind of, well, we'll see if there's any, like, cool upgrades for it, but in general, I think we're just going to go ahead and take it out for a little bit of a spin. You know, it's kind of a crap car. It'll probably be a good drift car, because a lot of these, like, old, classic muscle cars, although the Holden FX sedan was actually considered too small to be American. Really? I mean, that's kind of lame, right? Yeah, there's no body kit presets, and if we go here to this, I mean, we can only go take the bumpers off, put on a spoiler. We do get our hood, though, which is kind of cool, I guess. So, how low to the ground does it go? That's the question now. Not nearly low enough. That thing needs to be sitting on for it to be cool. Seriously, that should be sitting on the ground. Forza, when you get these cars like this, if you guys are watching, make it so that these classic, like, hot rod cars, like the ones that people are going to want to turn into hot rods, make it so that we can turn it into a hot rod. Like, add, like, a roof chop, or make it so that you can sit the car on the ground or something like that. Or, you know, maybe, like, change up the grill. Make it so that we can make a hot rod car. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and install that. It's like 90,000 credits for our hood scoop, which, don't you guys wish it only cost 90 bucks to have that big-ass blower put on your car? Like, that would be great. That would be so good. Now, I would not put a big-ass blower like that, but the parts alone for that piece is probably several thousand. Instead, you know, I would put, like, a turbo or... Oh, yeah! Look at this speed! 0 to 60 in, like... Not yet. Almost. We're almost... Oh! 60 miles! Yeah! Woohoo! Check out the 0 to 60 time on this. But this time we are going to do it downhill, just so that we can possibly have a slightly better time. Redlining, come on, up gear. Oh yeah, we're about to set a new record on this speed trap. Oh yeah, whole 45 miles an hour. Oh my god, wheel spin. We got some wheel spin. Alright. Okay, gonna open up my clock again. This time we are going downhill. Gonna set our launch control up. We don't really need it though. And start. Oh yeah, guys. 13.41 seconds. Oh my gosh, this car is slow. Of course we could make it faster, but man, this is a bad car. It looks good though. I will say it does look pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. But yeah, not really my cup of tea. Honestly, I think with like some of those older classic cars that we should have the option to either keep them stock like that, or we should have the option to like turn them into these kick-ass hot rods, because that is the car culture that's associated with those cars. Because Horizon was originally made to be the game for car and music culture. So why aren't we able to express car culture in all aspects? That's just my opinion right there. Because I think if you want to put a wide body kit on a Mazda Miata, you should be able to put a wide body kit on a Mazda Miata. Like, I don't know what to really say about it. I mean, because I do understand that takes a lot of like coding and stuff. But I mean, you should be able to. You should be able to. That's something that Need for Speed's given us. Which I might actually be able to pick that game up. I don't know yet if I will or not. I've never really been a big fan of Need for Speed. Mostly because I haven't really played it. And also because one of my ex-girlfriends, she thought a great anniversary present would be a used video game from GameStop that was actually like the worst Need for Speed game that ever existed. So, take a wild guess which one, guys. It's the one Need for Speed game that basically wasn't a Need for Speed game. So, alright, but anyway, let's grab our next car. So, we now have our Lotus 311, which I'm not going to modify. It's already super lightweight. And technically, I mean, we could give it a lot more horsepower. But I think we're just going to go ahead and stick with the classic colors on this too. We'll find some designs for them later. So, and we still got Tuco. Oh, boy, yeah. We will modify the Eclipse, though. That is 100% sure that we are going to modify the hell out of that Eclipse. I'm really hoping that we have some cool kits for that, because that would be really, really nice. Really, really, really nice. Come on, Forza. But now let's try our Lotus 311, which I'm actually really excited about this car. I really want to see what this thing... Launch control. It feels a little slow. I know it's going to have a lot of potential, though. I mean, because we're not even maxed out in S-Class, and I can already tell that this is going to be, like, a really, really good car. Which, fun fact, though, this, I think if you were to actually take the weight of this car and equal it to a Bugatti Veyron, and then up the horsepower by the same ratio, I think we're sitting at slightly over 800 horses, so that is still really, really good. Lost a little bit of control there. It is raining, so it's raining and we're in an open top car. And we spun out. Alright, come on. Let's make our way over to the Outback Festival in this car. I think that'll be a good test. Except that it's raining. I wish it was dry, because then I could really show off a little bit. It would not slide nearly as much as we are. But I mean, hell, I can already tell that this car is fantastic. Oh, it's really good. It just feels a little bit too slow, which we can easily fix that problem by just throwing a little bit more power into it, since there's definitely some room to add more power. In fact, we got another... What is it? Yeah, we got almost 29 spaces to go, or 29 class points. That's what I'm calling them. I don't know what they're actually called, but I'm calling them class points. Because right now we're sitting at 871, so we do got still 29 more points to go before we necessarily need to worry. And that's just for S1. We can also make this S2. So, we just crashed into that mirror. Oh. I feel a little bit congested right now all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on with that. Like, I might have a cold or something coming on. It sort of feels like. Not real good. That's not good at all. Because, well, I mean... I don't know. It's probably because I haven't been sleeping too well the last couple nights. You know, just got back from visiting my family in Ohio. Sort of wish I could go back. I really do. I really do. There's a lot more people there. All my friends are there. My family's there. I mean, it's a pretty awesome place, guys. I hate to say it. Growing up, I hated Ohio. I hated it. I hated it because I'm like, there's nothing to do here. But now I live in the middle of Arkansas, and literally, there's nothing to do here. My county's dry. I can't go to any bars. Like, the closest bar is an hour drive. And I'm not going to go get drunk and then have to drive an hour home. So, actually, I would not get drunk and then have to drive at all, because that's stupid. Uber's not around, and I don't think there's any taxi service that's going to drive me all the way out here. So that sucks a little bit. Now, I don't actually really get drunk. I think I've only been drunk one time in my life. And that really wasn't even drunk. I had like maybe 3 shots. And how did we get on the topic of drinking and driving when we're just sitting here in this cool ass Lotus. Like, I don't know where that even went, but oh yeah, congestion, and I remember now. I remember. I actually forgot. Like, no joke, guys. I was like, seriously, like, what happened? And you guys see that? We just like parked that between two rocks. Try doing that again. Alright. Still raining, but we're almost there. It is a really good little car, though. I will say that. The Lotus 311 is actually really, really good. I'm enjoying it. Only 311 of these were actually made, which is kind of a cool fact. I'm actually really surprised that only 311 were made. You know, it is a Lotus track car. I figured they might have made a little bit more of them. Well, since it's off-road prowess. Is it good off-road? No, it's pretty damn terrible. Although we are just going straight, but... Oh, we didn't land it. Oh, come on. Turn around. There we go. Get some air. Yeah. And... okay, come on. Come on, almost back. We're almost to the festival. There it is. It's right in our sights. We just need to go a little bit farther. Don't flip. Don't flip. Alright, kangaroo. Great wreckage. Kangaroo. Crash landing. Great air. Great air. Great air. J-turn. And again, this is my main reason why I also think that we should have multiple entrances, because that was a long drive just to get there. It probably would have been a lot easier if there were multiple entrances. But we are finally back here at the festival for our last and final car. And what the hell is this guy doing? He's just... oh, there goes a GSX, or I think, right? That was a Mitsubishi, but this guy's just sort of crashed. Howell plays YT, just sort of sitting there. We're not online either, so it's just a drive-atar. He's just crashed into a building. Alright, anyway, let us go ahead and pick up our last and final car, which is the all-glorious Eclipse GSX. I didn't call it GSX, I'm confused. If there's a Fast and Furious design, you know which one we're getting. Transformers, orange, Kirby. It's kind of a nice design. But as I said, guys, you know which one we're getting right now. And obviously there are body kits. So we get to turn this into our 2001 Racer Dreams. It's my Racer Dream, baby. Downloading design. Downloading. Yep, we're taking that. We are so taking that. Come on, give me that. Give me that. Give me that GSX. Alright, so let's see this bad boy. Let's see what body kits we actually have for it, because it did look like there's probably multiples. Damn, that congestion, guys, making me sound like terrible. Not good. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go to upgrades. Body kits. That's what we want, guys. We want the body kits. So we got the Bomb X, which used to be my favorite body kit of all time, but look at that. You could, like, eat dinner on that thing. Like, shit. It's like a table. It is like a table. That's crazy. Then we got Kamani, which is a little bit more subtle. but I don't dig it though. Those headlights, they look like fangs. So I guess if you were going for like a snake design or something like that, that would work. Then we got the VIS, which is of course the body kit from Fast and the Furious. And we got another VIS, which, I mean, why does it got that up thing right there? That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. But this is our 2001 Ricer Heaven. Hashtag Ricer Heaven. Oh, the headlights still kind of look like fangs, but yeah, we're going to do the VIS kit. All right. Then, of course, Forza wing. What do we get for the back? Oh, yeah, look at that. That is like the best freaking body kit I've ever seen. You get twin pipes on the one side, and then there's nothing on the other side where they're supposed to be. Guys, I was such a ricer when I would love this. If my, like, 10-year-old self would absolutely love to have a car with that body kit on it. And that's what we're going with. We are going. Alright, let's see here. Side skirts. Oh, those Bomb X side skirts. Look at those. Look at it. Oh, yeah. So low. So low. Hashtag super low. Now, my, like, adult self, that might be the craziest that I would go. It would be those Kamanis. More than likely, I might end up doing, like, if I were to get side skirts on a car. But no, we're going to be a 10-year-old. We're getting these. We are still getting those. And then what else we got? We got a VIS hood. Oh, yes, thank you for adding a hood. I hated that bump for so long, and they never had a hood option. But now they added a new hood, so we don't have to see that crazy, stupid bump. Oh. And look at those wheels, guys. Seriously, just look at those wheels. Does that not scream a 2001 Ricer on it? Oh. Too bad there's one wheel set that would be perfect to replace, though. Not in the game, which kind of sucks. So instead, we got to find ourselves... Those look kind of 2001-ish. These look kind of 2001-ish, but yet still a little bit modern enough where we can sort of get away with it. And of course, you know, we got to make the wheels the biggest ones possible. Because Ricer Heaven... Hashtag Ricer Heaven, guys. That's our new slang. That's what we're calling it. Alright, so... Let's go ahead and finish up doing some upgrades on this. Low to the ground. Low as possible. Those side skirts are sitting. They are sitting. But you know what? I want to see. Will the Bomb X front end actually go all the way to the ground? No, it just sort of sits there. So that's actually the lowest one that we can get is the Kamani. Kind of interesting. So no, we're going to stick with that one. But let's see. Go and get these upgraded. Nope. It says Robocar on the front. I don't know what that's reference to. Was that actually in the movie? I don't know. I haven't seen Tokyo Drift. Oh wait, no. It wasn't Tokyo Drift. This was Too Fast, Too Furious, right? No. This is the first one. Why am I'm so confused. It's gonna be the first, right? Yeah, no, because in Too Fast and Too Furious, he's got the Mitsubishi, and the other guy's got the Eclipse. Then in 1, this is the car that has the issues with the manifold, and it's the Gallo 12 or the Gallo 6. What is it? I can't. Oh God, I feel so stupid right now. Because you know, ask me any other day of the week, I can tell you all this shit. Seriously, I can tell you all this shit. But the minute I sit down to record a video, it's out. I can't remember a damn thing. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed that about me. I'm like, just like sitting here and... Okay, what does Mitsubishi logo look like? I know what a Mitsubishi logo looks like, but I could not remember it for the life of me. Like, holy crap. Alright, so engine swaps. Oh, they should have had like that, they should have had one that just said Gallo on it. That would have been great. That would have been such a great little joke. But what do we want to actually put in here? Inline 6, turbo rally, or we'll just keep the 4. We'll keep the 4-cylinder for now. We're already at B class, so let's go ahead, just give it a little bit of power really quickly. Throw that turbo on there. So So how much power we got now? We got 372. That's pretty good, I guess. That's good for now. Let's just go ahead and drive it, because I want to drive this thing. We'll do something else later for it, but I'm so excited. So excited. Oh yeah. 2001 me's dream car right there. Except I wasn't really a big fan of the Eclipse. Although at the time I'm pretty sure I probably would have been, because honestly, when I was younger, one of my friends' moms had a Pontiac, like that GT one, that's kind of got like the weird, interesting lines all over it. And I thought that car was cool as shit. Like, really, I thought that car was so cool. Or, what is it, they called it the Pontiac, like, AM or something like that? The GT AM? I think that's what it was called. And I thought that car was the shit. I thought, oh my god, they are so rich, they bought this Pontiac. And now that car is like, now that I'm older, I realize, wow, that car is a piece of crap. Like, why would you want that? Why did I ever think this car was cool? Why did I ever think it was cool? I guess it's probably because the only cars that my parents ever had is, they had a, my mom had a minivan, and my dad had a Crown Vic. So, yeah, guys, for a long time, my dad actually drove a Crown Victoria, which honestly is so much cooler now. Like, I was so like to have a Crown Victoria, except I would do like weird shit to it. Like, I would just do weird crap to it. Like, I don't know what I would actually do, but it would be like something fun to actually do to it. But like, turn it into an off-road rally king or something like that. That would be awesome. Or like a zombie apocalypse car. That's what I would do with the Crown Victoria. Like, you can buy it for like 900 bucks online any day of the week. And that's what I would end up doing. I would turn it like into a zombie apocalypse car, and it would be the funnest thing to ever drive around. Just to look at the reactions. Just to look at the reactions on people's faces. I think that would be so awesome. Anyway, though, this car is actually doing really nicely. Like I said in the beginning, I didn't realize that this car was actually all-wheel drive. I thought it was front-wheel drive, and I thought we were going to have to convert it to like rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive or something. But, and we crashed into a tree. So yeah, guys, that was our last tree. Congratulations. Woo! We've crashed into every tree in Forza. Not really. Someone was making that joke. They're like, is there a tree that you have not hit? And I'm like, I don't think so. Except for the 2 trees in Byron Bay that are glitched out and that you can't actually drive into. So, sad face. But anyway, though, this Mitsubishi Eclipse is doing really good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I'm really enjoying this car pack actually now. You know, I came in here and I was like thinking, man, this car pack kind of sucks. Like, I would much rather have some other ones, but, you know, after going ahead and looking at some of these cars, it's actually not too bad. Anyway, though, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. If you guys liked the video, go ahead and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye!
Rossi, you have a friend in an online free roam session. Would you like to join their game?